Stoic Empire. When someone uses your past against you, brother, there will come a moment. Maybe it already has. Someone will look you in the eyes and weaponize your past. An ex who knows exactly which scar to press. A friend who brings up that failure from 5 years ago with a smirk. A family member who sighs, "You've always been like this." A colleague who drops your old mistake in a meeting just loud enough for everyone to hear. In that second, the room shrinks. Your pulse spikes. Your jaw locks. And the entire world waits to see if you will break. Most men do. They explode in rage. They shrink in shame. They justify, explain, beg, attack. And in that reaction they hand over the throne. A Stoic man does something different. He stays perfectly still. He breathes once. And he remembers the only truth that matters. Your past does not own you. Your reaction in this moment does. This is not a 10-minute pep talk. This is a 30-minute battlefield transmission on how to turn every attempt to shame you into raw, unbreakable power. Lock in. This is the day you stop bleeding from old wounds. Part 1, The Trap. They don't bring up your past because they care about truth. They bring it up because it works. It has worked on you before. That's why the blade still feels sharp. Anger is their fuel. Shame is their leash. Explanation is their victory. Marcus Aurelius, while literally fighting wars on every border, wrote to himself every night. You have power over your mind. Not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He was not talking about good days. He was talking about the exact moment someone drags your failures into the light. The average man thinks the battle is against the person speaking. The Stoic knows the real battle is against the version of himself that still flinches at those words. That version dies today. Part 2, The 3 Stoic Responses. There are only 3 moves you ever need. Master these, and no one will ever control you with your past again. Response 1, The Unbreakable Pause, a more fatty reloaded. When the blow lands, do absolutely nothing for 3 full seconds. Not 2. Not 4. 3. In those 3 seconds you are not frozen. You are choosing. Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. That pause is not weakness. It is the moment you remind yourself. This is not new pain. This is old pain wearing a new mask. And I have already survived the original. Most people never see the pause. But everyone feels it. The temperature in the room drops. Their weapon suddenly feels dull in their hand. You have just taken the first piece of power back. Response 2, The Mirror, reverse the frame. After the pause, you speak once. Quietly. Directly. You do not justify. You do not explain. You reflect. Examples, say these exactly or adapt, but keep the structure. You're bringing that up again. Interesting choice. I notice you only mention that when you feel small. Thank you for reminding me how far I've come. That version of me is dead. You're arguing with a ghost. 0 emotion. 0 defense. Pure mirror. You are not attacking them. You are exposing the motive behind the attack. And in that exposure, the manipulation collapses. Seneca. We are more often frightened than hurt. And we suffer more in imagination than in reality. They wanted you to suffer in imagination. You just dragged the fight into reality. Where you are invincible. Response 3, The Emperor's Departure, strategic withdrawal. Sometimes the highest move is to remove your presence entirely. No speech. No final word. You simply stand up and leave. Or end the call. Or walk out of the room. Not in anger. In absolute calm. Marcus Aurelius did this constantly. When senators tried to shame him with his provincial origins, he smiled and kept walking. When his co-emperor plotted against him, he refused to engage and outlived him. Your physical exit is the loudest statement you will ever make. My peace is worth more than your opinion. They will call you arrogant. Let them. Arrogance is noise. Dignified departure is thunder. Part 3, The Forge. Every time someone uses your past against you are handed raw material. Most men throw it away in rage. The Stoic forges it into armor. Here is the nightly ritual that turns wounds into weapons. 1. Write the exact sentence that hurt you. 2. Underline the part that still stings. 3. Ask, what does this reveal about the old me that I have already killed? 4. Write, I survived this. I learned from this. I am stronger because of this. 5. Burn the page or delete the note. You are not erasing the past. You are extracting the lesson and cremating the pain. Do this for 30 days straight and you will become emotionally bulletproof. Final transmission. Brother. Your past is not a prison. It is a graveyard. And every tombstone is proof that you survived something that could have ended you. The next time someone tries to dig up one of those graves, remember. They are not fighting you. They are terrified of the man you became after you crawled out of it. So stand tall. Pause. Mirror. Depart if needed. And let them speak to the emperor who already conquered that war. Because the strongest reply to someone can ever get when they weaponize your past is this. A man so calm, so unshaken, so completely at peace with who he is today, that their words fall to the ground like ash. This is Stoic Empire. Where old wounds become new armor. Where shame is transformed into silence. Where no one ever controls you again. If this reached your core, do 3 things right now. 1. Drop in the comments, my past is dead. I rule the present. 2. Smash like it's the last barrier between you and freedom. 3. Subscribe and ring the bell. Your past tried to bury you. You used it as soil to grow. Now walk like the man who cannot be hurt by yesterday. Rise calm. Rule quietly. Never break. Stoic Empire. Out.